Hi folks, not quite done for the day, but heading back from the activity centre beach. A very dominant mute swan there, giving everything else some grief and pushing the swans into the open water swimmers, which was kind of funny. But yeah, there's everything's now falling into just call and a tiny bit of sub song. Got a Chiffchaff that forgot the words, and yeah, just bits and pieces. Someone tells me there's some warm weather coming, and hopefully that will herald a sustained dry spell and give whatever that hasn't had a good stab yet an attempt to have some successful breeding. Thanks for watching. Thanks for any likes that you give. Please do like it. If there's any particular thing you like, comment and let me know what you want to see more of. And yeah, hopefully get an opportunity to be back out tomorrow. If you are coming out, I suggest you make sure you're wearing insect repellent, for it's the big time bitey season and the horseflies are probably going to be out, if not already out. You take care of yourself. Here we are at Bit and Hide, and the scrape is not supposed to look like this. Anyway, I don't want to dwell in the negative and things we can't help, so I'm just checking in, seeing what's going on. You can probably make out the little egret of the morning over there. I'll just have a scan around. Tragedy that through the trees there you can see the brown leaves. That oak tree has been with us since the beginning, before we were all born, I'm sure. It once had turtle doves. We've seen spotted flycatcher on it, but no more. For some reason the tree is split in two and the whole thing has died. Whilst it would be good for stag beetles, I'm sure, the Tawny Owls that saw generationally have nested in there will be no more. So such a shame. Well, sat here Saturday morning, probably coming up for 7ish. I was just thinking, what a contrast to last June. I was doing relatively regular videos on the rise and rise of green sandpipers, which may not float everybody's boat, but in a patch sense, we'd never had the high counts that we were having in June before. And so everything's in some kind of context. In a few days from now last year, we had a wood sandpiper. Looking out here now, I'm sure you can hear all the black-headed gulls, the odd common tern, and they're all, well, the black-headed gulls, the young are quite large, and the terns seem to be doing okay. I haven't done a chick count. Scattered all the way around the edge of the lake, mostly on the east shore, a little bit on the North Spit Island, is tons of fledged black-headed gulls. I've no idea where they come from. My guess would be Sanford, so birds got out before the flooding. Other than that, the lake level, I'll give you a scan in a couple of seconds, it's dropped, but only by 5 or 6 inches, which means, with exception to the North Spit Island, there is still no island exposed at all, because the water level was simply just ridiculously high. So Would anything else attempt to nest on any of the islands? Were they exposed? I couldn't say. This year I think is probably going to be a write-off from a natural island perspective. We're just going to have to see what happens next year. Vegetation will have, significantly changed by next year, because this year is the first year post the Network Rail excavations. But let's have a quick scan of the island so you can see what I mean. And I've been scanning the sky, not seeing a lot. San Martins look like there's a few pairs going for a second brood. They're still young in the wall as well. It's sort of a hazy but brightish morning. Didn't start that way, but I think I've just got a couple of lapwing pinging in now. So there you go. It's just water's just lapping the top. No scope just yet to make a start. If the Loddon drops quick enough, which I don't know whether it's gonna, then maybe we'll lose another 2 or 3 inches of water quite quickly. Maybe 4 or 5 inches of water quite quickly. But so far, no real opportunity for anything to make a start. Unbelievable. Just heard a cuckoo. I don't think I've ever heard a cuckoo this late. I pressed record immediately. I think it stopped already. Well, I know it stopped already. Stupid thing to say. I'll keep on pause for a second, just in case it calls again. Oh, it's just flying past the hide now, going towards Lavell's. A late June cuckoo. Again, no great revelations here, but it's the late date thing is not something I probably would have found myself with any inclination to record. We know that the adults leave very quickly. They're probably the first migrant to leave the UK. Either way, I'm pretty damn sure I've never heard a cuckoo on the 25th, 6th. I never know the date anymore, do I? But I'm pretty blooming sure I've never heard a cuckoo this late into June before. So that means the sort of end of the first week onwards date that we sometimes see juvenile cuckoos must also slip another couple of weeks. So it could be late 3rd week of July onwards that we'll start seeing young.